Alright, a short video about my Buell. I'm also testing out a microphone, see if the audio is any cleaner. And truth be known, it's February here in Canada, and I couldn't wait. I mean, I had to dig this thing out. It's dirty, it's dusty, it's been sitting all winter. I got it on the charger, and I just needed to hear it sound and look at it and think about riding it. Picked this up last year. I don't know what I was doing. I really just getting the bug to bike. I have no aspirations of driving across the country and things like that. I just love this. I mean, a lot of people are going to think this is ugly, but to me, this is art. It's just so unusual, and just the proportions just work for me. And it's the Buell philosophy is really my philosophy. It's just different. It's just different for the sake of being different. I've modified this bike a little bit. It came to me changed already, so I wasn't really, desecrating it. I think I took the plastics off the back, and I thought it just cleaned the proportions up a bit, tucked it in a little bit. You can see it, probably saw the license plate was moved. And I did a plasti dip. So I plasti dipped the gas tank, fairing, and front fender. And I don't know if I like it. It was blue. I'll probably go back to the blue. The plasti dip just peels off. So once it starts wearing off, I'll probably, it's already just where it's rubbing. That's the color. So Buell, long story. I'm sure if you're here, you maybe know the story of Buell. I'll give you my version. Eric Buell was a Harley Davidson engineer. He was also a motorcycle racer, and he wanted to build an American racing bike. He's still in production. His company is called Eric Buell Racing. But through Harley, the best he could, he designed these sporty bikes. This is a Cyclone. At the time, it was the cheapest Buell made. They came out with an entry-level model after this. But it's using a Harley Davidson derived 1200cc Sportster derived engine, and it's tuned to make more power than it ever should have put out. I mean, that said, to a Japanese bike equivalent is probably more in the lines of a 600 or 12 or 750 cc kind of comparison, if you're looking for a direct comparison. His idea was mass centralization and keeping the mass low. So this heavy cast iron lump is mounted low, and it's a fairly thin bike, and it handles pretty well for what it is. So I added the exhaust wrap, my first attempt. Pretty happy with it. You can see the rear shock is slung underneath, as well as the muffler is in behind it. Aftermarket muffler, kind of a super trap design. And it pulls on the shock. And single brake rotor, really big. The later Buells have a massive brake rotor, and they're rim mounted. And they abandoned this idea for more of a traditional shock setup in the later models. See the White Brothers muffler there, not the stock muffler. If any questions about this bike, put them in the comments. I'm happy to address it or make another video. You can see the clock, no RPM gauge. Okay, I'm playing around with microphones. That other shot was a added-on microphone, kind of a cheap one, but still want to compare that to, this is the camera's microphone. So I'm going to fire this up, throw in a few revs, just see what the difference is. Thanks for watching.